Hey everybody, it's Mike from Mike's Grow Room. Just want to do a little short video, let you know what's going on. First off, my latest video that I just put out, I'm not sure what all happened, but YouTube picked it up and put it on their search engine, and thanks to all you guys and gals, right now I'm at 3,700 views on it. I picked up about 120 subscribers, and it's still growing. So I just want to say something to the new subscribers. And I had so many great comments. You guys are great. Those of you who's been with me the whole 3 years, you know the last 2 years have been pretty tough on me and my wife. But now I'm getting back to where I used to be. But I want to thank everybody, all the new people out there that had great things to say. And then all the people that's been with me, like Ed. I don't want to say last names, but there's several other people. I'm sorry, I don't remember your first name off the top of my head. I don't have nothing, no script in front of me. It's off the top of my head. But people have been with me the whole 3 years, and I appreciate that very much. So, but I've had people, one guy asked me, could I put a new podcast? And he wants longer videos. And I tried to explain that I'm going by the YouTube algorithm, and according to them, right now anyway, my viewership is right around 4 minute, 4.5 minute, 5 minutes, somewhere in there. For some reason, that's the average viewership of a video. So, you know, if I do a 10-minute video, they're only watching it for half the time. I'm sure there's others who watch it the whole time, but that's what drives me to make for the videos. I really would like the longer videos. But if everybody's not watching them, I'm sure there are people who are, but I need some feedback on that. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to ask you guys for some feedback on what you guys think. Because I've had a lot of people, I guess they're the newer subscribers, wanting the videos to be a little longer. But I just don't know what to do. It go too long, and then I'd lose your interest. But you know, for me to show you guys what I want to show you, if you remember, my channels was originally, I started it for new growers, because when I became a grower, I was very frustrated because I was trying to learn what to do, didn't know what to do. I would try and find different channels, and the ones I did find, this has been a long time ago, the ones I could find at that point in time were ones that had been established for a long time, and they were talking Greek, basically. I didn't know what they were talking about, because they were talking about all these different things, about the pHs and the vapor pressure deficit, and on and on and on. And I'm thinking, I had no idea what that stuff is. So, fast forward a couple of years, once I know what I'm doing now, I'm well established, I'm growing good, I get my channel going, I kind of said to myself, you know, I want to show new growers what to do, because if you become frustrated and you stop, that's not fun. Or if you're doing your first grow and your plant starts turning yellow, or leaves start curling, or it's stunted, or you don't know what type of growing medium to use, or you don't know what nutrients to use, when should you use the nutrients, what's a ppm, what's the EC, blah, 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 then you give up. And I don't want you guys to give up. So I try and simplify things. I try and show you different ways of doing things. That's what I do on this channel. So if you're, you know, I'm not going to get real technical, which I could, because now I understand it all. I've studied it all. I've done it. I've grown it. I've seen results. I know what things are. But there's no use to me that I'm no better than the people years ago that I was trying to find to help me, and I was talking over their head, because the new people didn't know what I was talking about. So anyway, I don't want to drone on, because that's another thing I do. I talk too much, I think. So let me know what you guys want more of. My next video coming up, what I'm going to do is, just give you a heads up, it's going to be about my growing medium. My seedlings at this stage now have like 5 to 6 pair of leaves, and that's still seedling stage. And for those of you who don't know and ever wanted it, vegetative stage in your plant starts when it has 7 sets of true leaves. 7 sets of true leaves. At that point in time, you start your vegetative stage. It's seedling stage up to that point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the growing medium I'm using. I'm going to talk about pots, what type of pots to use, why you should use this type and why you shouldn't. I'll give you one example. I love fiber pots. I've used them a lot, but if you're one who wants to get a good accurate ppm, which I'll go over later, parts per million, what that means, it's very important to your plant. And if you do runoffs, fiber pots tend to absorb some of the runoff and you don't get a true reading. So I'm going to go over that later and tell you my thinking on it and what, and so on and so forth, so you know all that. And we'll go over what ppm is. That's something you guys do need to know. But I'm going to go over my growing medium. And one thing that I never see, even on the bigger channels now, you'll see them starting out with a 3-gallon pot. And this is with photo periods because you don't want to transplant autos. I have done it and I've showed it on my videos. It can be done, but you really got to know what you're doing. So it's not recommended to transplant autos, I'll put it that way. But photos, you can transplant. And you'll see a lot of bigger channels start out with 3-gallon, and then they'll let them go a while, then they'll put them in maybe a 5-gallon, then they'll go away, then they'll put them in a 7-gallon, and so on. And what they do is they change the soil, they put in different additives at that time, and that's how they get them to grow good. So, but one thing you never will see, or never, at least I haven't seen them go over, is I've never seen any of them check the pH of the soil. Now, your marijuana plant likes to be a little on the acid side. So I recommend a soil pH of 5.5 to 6.5, all right? You'll see some people say 6 to 7, but I like the 5.5 to 6.5. Likewise, whenever you're feeding or watering your plants, stay a little towards the acid side and never feed them at the same pH. Don't feed them at 6.6 all the time. Your plant you need to go back and forth and up and down. Go down, you can even feed, you can go 5.7, water them and feed them at that. And then maybe go to 6.6 the next time. And so always go back and forth, up and down, never feed them at the same pH. All right, and then I'll go over that reasoning too. So that's some of the stuff I want to talk about. And I also like how to use different things like the Clonex. A lot of you people out there don't clone, haven't cloned, and thinking, well, what I need a bottle of Clonex for? Clonex is very important in other ways, especially when you're transplanting your seedling into its pot where it's going. You want to use the mycorrhizinae, and you can use Clonex diluted down to help with the roots, and also to spray your plant with a mister. You can use a bottle and you dilute it down and you spray your plants and bring the Clonex in through the leaves. So there's a lot of different ways to use liquid Clonex, not the gel, liquid. So I'm going to go over different things like that, how to use your products differently. So anyway, if you guys will let me know what you think, what you want to hear, longer videos, shorter videos, what type of video to do, what you want to hear about, questions, so on and so forth. Do you like to keep it simple? Do you want some things a little more technical? I'm going to go over what I think you need to know. It's very important, especially the ppm, especially checking runoff. You had to do that because you want to make sure your roots are uptaking the nutrients, and if they're not, then there's ways of correcting that. So anyway, that is it, guys. Again, I want to thank all the new viewers. This is the first time meeting you. I want to say thank you very much. I want to say thank you to all my long-time viewership subs. Thank you for staying with me, and let me know what you want, guys. What you want to hear. That's what I'm here for. I'm down to one grow room now, one grow tent now. I'm only going to grow photos. That way I have a lot more opportunity to give you different types of material, different types of videos. You can do a lot with the photo period, and I have a longer period of time. I can veg for as long as I want, and then flip the flyer and show you what I do. So anyway, that's it for rambling, because I've already went over my 4 minutes according to the algorithm. So guys, let me know what you want. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any type of other things than video podcast. God, I wouldn't know what to talk about on a podcast. You know how to do them. You know, I know what they are, obviously, but I just don't know about a podcast. I don't think I'm quite there yet, and I don't want to sit and bore you guys with a bunch of me talking. I'm sure you guys will just soon see plants, what I'm doing with plants, how I grow my plants, and give you guys some tips, answer your questions. That's what I'm here for. So my email is mikebrown1217@gmail.com. So feel free to email me anytime you want. And of course, comment, and I will return your comments. I try and get to everybody. And again, thank you for everything. This last video just took off, and I'm proud of you guys. Normally, I was complaining my videos were around 200 or so viewers, and they're really down. I've been over 20,000 before on viewers, but I kind of backed off YouTube for a while, and I think I lost some people, but I'm back now. I like to grow my channel more, but I don't want to sit and bore you guys with stuff that you don't want to see. I want to ask your opinion, what you want me to go over and talk about and show you. Got any questions, let me know. So that's it from here, guys. We'll see you on the next video, and that is coming up on the growing medium I use, pots I use, pH of the soil, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Let me get up. Bye.